I was relieved though that the steps are so clear at our house, it's all ice everywhere. So, yeah, it slushed and then it froze. Yep, yep, yeah. I don't think they plowed much. Slush and then froze.
Good morning. Welcome on this cold morning. I have to say your roads are in better shape than they are in Rehoboth, which is kind of unusual. Usually it's the other way around. So I was relieved that our steps are nice and clear. Welcome everyone. We will be ordaining and installing officers today. And Pat made sure that we have cake and coffee for afterwards. So stop by and have a piece of cake in celebration of our new officers, Marty and Jennifer. In the back, there are statements from 2023 and the report from last week. If you were not here last week, and I was guessing you would be here this week, it is on the back table. If you already got it in the mail, that means you've got it. And any that are left today will get mailed out, but we thought maybe a few of the people we would see today. So those are in the back. Deacons are meeting, but I guess we'll have cake first, and then meatballs afterwards. The Community of Churches meeting scheduled last Tuesday was canceled due to the weather. We are rescheduled for like 10 days from now, so February 6th, which is a Tuesday, at Ebenezer on Collins Street. And I didn't know, Pastor Markel Thomas says there's parking behind the church. I didn't even know that. I always parked on the street. So he says there's parking on the back. If you want to go with me, just let me know. That's fine too. I'm trying to think other announcements. There is a note from Pat Hudson as she comes to the end of her term for session. But you know, we can't let Pat have the last word. So Pat, come on up. It's early enough in the service, you might still have the last word. But so we have a little something for you. This is a Sassy Girl gift certificate. And then I was not able to figure out how to print the certificate at home. So Stephanie will print it when she comes in this week. We were not in the office together when I got that far, but it says, Certificate of Appreciation. The following award is given to Pat Hudson for her long service as an elder on session, her innovative ideas, and her stellar follow-through. Not to mention her unmatched volunteer recruitment skills, some of you know about this personally, and her overall positive attitude to who we are as a church and what we can do.
Well, thank you.
So, thank you for all your service. She's going to ask the questions of the congregation when we get to that part, so she'll have another last word there. Are there any other announcements? Then let us turn to the prayer list, which this week is at the end, the last page that has printing on it. I was trying to think if I know of any changes. I know the PNC, the Pastor Nominating Committee, has begun interviewing people, so that's exciting. They have invitations out to some people that they haven't heard back from. They would love your prayers and support. Jane and Pat are the co-chairs. You see, we can't quite let Pat go. And let's see. And Diana and Pat Cottingham and Dina and who else? Cindy, I'm sorry. Should have my list in front of me, are the rest of the committee. So if you have any questions or concerns about that process, they know more than I do. I'm not supposed to be too involved. There was a history, a time when pastors picked their successor, and that led to a very closed system. So while I try to listen and talk generally, I don't know near as much about what's going on as they do. And eventually I think we'll hear from them in a bit more detail. They're really just getting started in the meat of the process. Last week, we heard that Louise, help me with the last name, Louise had died. Louise, who was a teacher, Littleton, and also Wilson, who had her 100th birthday in December. So both of those families are in our prayers. I don't know of any other updates. Oh, no, yes, there is. So Reverend Charles Gilmore, who has preached here and who has been serving at Cool Spring, has been struggling with a bunch of health issues. He had heart problems, and his arthritis is quite bad. Len has gotten called in to help out there. He was preaching this morning, so he is some better, but prayers for him and for the church. Are there other prayer concerns this morning? Yeah.
Could we sing to Jim?
Oh, yes, Jim's birthday. All right, it's this week, right? Dare I ask, are you telling how old you are? 83. Am I allowed to ask? All right. So we won't make you play. I think we can sing this one without accompaniment. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you. Yay! All right. Any others this morning? Any other announcements or prayers? Let us then turn more fully to God using the call to worship found in the bulletin, which is from Psalm 62, the Message translation. O God, you are the one and only. I will wait as long as you say. Everything I hope for comes from you, so why not? You are the solid rock under my feet, breathing room for my soul, a safe harbor, an unbreachable castle. I'm set for life. My help and glory are in God, granite strength and safe harbor God. I trust you absolutely. I lay my life on the line for you. You're a safe place to be. My strength comes straight from you. The hymn is A Mighty Fortress, number 260. Mighty fortress is our God, a bulwark never failing. Our helper, he amid the flood of mortal ills prevailing. For still our ancient foe does seek to work us woe. His craft and power are great, and armed with cruel hate. On earth is not his equal. Did we in our own strength confide, our striving would be losing. Were not the right men on our side, the men of God's own choosing? For still our ancient foe does seek to work on thee. Lord Sabaoth his name, from age to age the same, and he must win the battle.